Stop paying for expensive image generation tools, as there's a better stable diffusion alternative that has a more intuitive interface than Comfy UI and Automatic 111. I'm talking about Fooocus, an advanced image generator that lets you create stunning, high-quality images from text prompts with just a few clicks. Plus, it's completely free. So in this video, we'll learn how to use Fooocus AI on Google Colab, explore its features, perform text-to-image and image-to-image generation, adjust advanced settings, and offer prompting tips. We'll also evaluate its pros and cons. Let's get started by clicking on the Google Colab link that I have given in the description below. Once the link is loaded, you'll see this code. Click on the Run button to start running our Fooocus file on Google Colab. This might take some time, depending on your internet speed. Mine took 10 minutes. And here, we have finally reached the main interface of our Fooocus Google Colab. Let's get started with Fooocus AI's text-to-image feature. We'll first use the default settings and then get into the advanced ones to see the full range of possibilities. I'm going to enter a text prompt here, a serene sunset over a neighborhood in a mountain lake. Now, let's click on the Generate button and see what happens. Fooocus AI will take a moment to process the prompt and generate the best possible image. Once it's done, the image will pop up on the screen. This image seems good. The overall quality, everything is to the point. The sunset, the details, and everything else seem natural and great. But I feel like trying more styles too. Let's try a more specific prompt for this. To make an AI tool work exactly upon your words, there are some rules to communicate with it. When assigning a task to AI, use the act as if strategy. For example, "Hi, Fooocus, I want you to act as if you are an anime artist." Now, be specific about the task, like, and draw a drone shot of a serene sunset, with orange haze lightly falling on the three houses, beside the mountain lake. You can add up more details to it, like, do add up some people and crowd in the drawing. When you're done with the prompt, you can tweak the styles and effects of your image by clicking on the Advanced feature. Fooocus has already selected some default settings and styles, but it's completely up to you to change them or stick with the defaults. Let's now set our preset, and according to our prompt, I like this anime one better. Here, these are some options to choose for performance, from which the quality one uses 60 sampling steps to generate the image. The speed one uses 30 sampling steps, while the extreme quality option generates images of perfect quality using LCM LoRa. I'm selecting speed 1. As you scroll down a bit, you'll see the option to select the aspect ratio of your image. I usually stick with the default setting, which is 9:7. Next, you can choose how many images the tool will generate for each prompt. I like to set this to 5 images. One of my favorite features of any AI tool is the negative prompt. After selecting your preferred image format, you can type a prompt to exclude specific elements you don't want. For example, here I want, none of the houses should be made of wood. After typing in, let's scroll back up. Here, I'll select the styles for my image. It's great that they've included sample images to show us what each feature can do. Since Fooocus supports Stable Diffusion XL, you also have the option to choose a refiner model if you're using SDXL models. From my experience with similar AI tools, the recommended weight for LoRa models usually falls between 0.5 and 0.1. However, each LoRa might have its own optimal strength, producing different results based on that setting. If the weight is set too low, the influence of LoRa might not be noticeable. On the other hand, setting it too high can limit the model's flexibility and lower the image quality. So, I'll go with a safe bet and set it at 0.5. Alright, next up are the advanced settings. This AI can take guidance up to a scale of 7, which is pretty cool, since my prompt is a bit complex. Featuring a neighborhood, lake, mountain, and sunset, I want the image to be more lively. So, I'm setting the image sharpness to 11. Now, all that's left is to click Generate and see the results. I love it when an AI tool really responds to my input and guidance. It's so satisfying when it turns out exactly as I expected. Now, let's get into image-to-image generation. First, let's switch things up a bit. I'll upload our picture here and ask Fooocus to make some changes to it. Now, I'll click on the Describe option and let the tool generate a prompt based on the photo. See, it has given us a prompt about what it sees in this photo. This is a sunset over a lake and mountains. Now, I'll click on Generate, and here are our results. These images are quite similar to the original, but didn't incorporate my neighborhood details. Even so, I have to say the accuracy is still pretty high. Next, let me show you the Image Prompt feature for image-to-image generation. This feature allows you to create new images based on the ones you provide. As you can see on the screen, there are 4 slots where you can upload images for the tool to use as references. Let's give it a try. I'll upload an image of a celebrity in the first slot and an image of a fantasy warrior in the second slot. Now, I'll click Generate and let's see the results. Notice how it has combined both details beautifully. The tool has taken inspiration from the red carpet theme from the celebrity image and the fantasy elements from the warrior photo. It's impressive how well it followed the details from both images. You can easily compare it with paid tools like Midjourney. Speaking of the installation process, it's very quick and proceeds with a single click. There are no premium options. The tool is completely free and can be used offline. It's very beginner-friendly and easier to use than Automatic 1111 and Comfy UI. However, the output quality of the images largely depends on the models used. Fooocus also can sometimes be sluggish depending on the intricacy of your prompt and the effects you choose. When running it on Google Colab, like any online application, even a minor internet issue can cause it to crash, requiring you to reload the Python code to get a working link again. Google Colab also has usage restrictions, so after generating a few images, the tool might stop working. But overall, Fooocus AI is a free and easy-to-use stable diffusion model that you can use to tell stories and make ads without paying a dime. And if you want an even better tool to create consistent characters for free, check out this video next.